everyone, this is 3567 back with another Let's Look at the last one I do. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've actually done this. I feel so bad this got delayed. We're actually playing Meatpossible. Now, I hate to say there is a credits, but we won't be looking at it because this game has been a little quirky. So I'm just gonna jump right in. We're gonna see that everyone's running. Knight Commander and the Grand Inquisitor request your presence in the throne room, Captain. Good to see you again, Knight Captain. Our first defense line is breached. The outskirt of the Eptic... I am going a little too fast, but if you need to, you can pause it. But you can see that, yeah. In short, we're playing as that woman, if I remember correctly, right there, Luana. I even said it right. It's nice, comically book-styled opening. Pause if you need to read it. And yeah, I'm trying to see that, yeah, it was indeed me, my accidental tapping doing it. Welcome to Meatpossible. Ready to learn the way of the hero? Press and hold the up button on the directional pad to fly upward. I am using a controller. Press down, press down the button once on the D-pad for quick descent. Press the X button once to summon the princess. It's like, each time I do, there's a small problem. If I'm not careful, and I'm holding it, it'll still go and move. Now we know how to use our shield. We're now officially a shield hero. Here's the other thing. I'm hitting X. Or at least I think I'm hitting X. It's the way my controller is, and a common thing that controls often don't work the way they should. That's just me. You know, you got one game, you have to make sure the controls are correct. Plus, to be honest, as we learn about an interactive environment. Okay, let the rocks collide. Yay! It's a rock, paper, scissors with the rocks. So yeah. And we learned that Fly is the chef of the little pig, so... It isn't too bad. I mean, it is an auto runner, basically. I think this is what you call an auto runner. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we just have to shield and, well, you know, defend. Going for the big rock, so I gotta use my shield with X, and ta-da! I mean, it's a simple concept, but with how much is going on, and I'm gonna admit my controller's not the best made for this, but it isn't too bad. Just when you have a description on screen like this, you don't want the, you know, just, I don't want to skip the tutorial or accidentally go into chapters, but it's happening. That's the only problem I'm having with this. It's not too bad. And you see we have to collect the chests in a row, which is, well... Welcome to the fun. And I gotta power up, so... And right now... I basically, whenever the thing pauses, I'm looking at my controller just to make sure that... Oh, B. Okay. X, B, that's crossing each other. Good. Trust me, this is gonna get real crazy during a boss. When that happens. But now it's telling me to press the yellow, the two trigger buttons. Now, unfortunately, someone called me is more used to PS3 controls, where it's L and, well, 1 and 2. So knowing that the bumpers are in front, triggers are in back, got a little crazy for me. So yeah, that does happen. I'm still learning the controller, guys, even though I've had it for a year now. And, well, this does control like the, you know, Xbox. So yeah, any finagling that looks like I'm playing sloppily is because I'm not used to the controls, I'm being honest. So I'm there going, okay, which one is this one? Did I do it right? And then I do that. And then I finally get it. Hey, you get a nice little victory sign from her. And that was only the tutorial. And now we're actually in normal mode. So you got some goals to do. And coins and jewels are used in the shop, by the way. To my knowledge, there are no microtransactions in this. And you can pause the game to see your stuff. And we got an achievement. Yay! So like I said, to my knowledge. I'll even have all you guys double check to make sure. I know a lot of people do not like that nowadays. And you can see how crazy things are. I'm trying to see if I can grab the chest while running around. I'm wondering, what the heck's happening? Like, I thought I grabbed the chest, and I'm not, and... yeah, even the characters can grab the chest, which makes it a little hard. But, you know. I'm still learning. I haven't learned the full mechanics. This is only a look at. If you guys want more, you know what to do. But I haven't gotten why I'm rushing through on this yet. You'll see soon. So yeah. I'm trying to press Y to destroy rocks. And I'm dead. So yeah. I'm gonna try this again, and then I'm gonna go to the shop on the main menu. This is where things get a little because my computer's already having trouble chunking well with this. When I tested it before recording, it worked fine, but as usual, running the screen recorder in this doesn't get along at times, so that does happen. That's been a lot of the things that's been happening with a few games, that they'll run fine when I test them, but even with me having a normal amount and having me okay, nope. So yeah, any chunking is from my computer trying to catch up. I do miss the 2 computer setup, you know, where I could just have audio on one and the strong computer using the second, but can't do that right now because the last one's been dead for 2 years and game cap is still broken at the moment. I just say a lot of things have happened and I haven't been able to finish getting that because most of them keeping this thing on life support. After this game finished recording a little while after, like after the... I did this before I did the April Fool's video. I'm gonna say this right now. After the April Fool's video, my keyboard started to die. My S key is no longer hitting its contact correctly, and one of those that it's a keyboard replacement on a 10-year-old computer. Plus, this one has its battery dying again. It has a new problem where the camera's actually popped out a little bit. Well, that's another thing that happened that delayed this game too. Before I recorded this one, I think it was. Might have been after, but before. before one video I was gonna put up. I can't remember the exact details. Someone sent a spam email that, well, it's one of those that is more, we had to be a little secure and keep an eye on things, so I couldn't do really anything on YouTube for the week. So that's why I also went quiet for a little bit. With the way the spam email operated, I had 2 people watching my account for activity. While I was going around changing everything and making sure everything's okay. If they would have seen something from me, they would have probably gone after it quickly. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Obviously nothing happened and everything was fine. And we died. Now here's the problem. I don't know if it's gonna do it here. Yeah, you can see how my screen just shrunk. It has a problem where it loves to go into full screen mode after you do anything. I like having my window for one thing. I like being able to see in the corner because of how I have the window. I have the time going, so I know how long we've been playing for. The way this game operates is that's what blows the CPU out of proportion. So yeah, that's what happened. That's Meatpossible. Congratulations, by the way. And yeah, we're getting more stuff. It's one of those get stuff upgrade like Cooking Witch and others. But going back to where I was. When this thing goes full screen, it causes my computer a little freak out. It also does the other way when I go back to windowed. For me, having the screen a little smaller does help. Because I can see any points I have to touch on. I have my notes, I have my time going, I can see, you know. I kind of need that information. I don't have 2 screens with the capability, especially with this thing being on its last leg. Especially now, because also where the camera sits, I can pop that open quite easily now, which can be a little bit of a problem for the screen. So this computer is kind of not doing as good as I'd like. I'd like to get the other one set up, but things happen, and plus, I gotta lie, it's been a hard month for me with things going on. Especially also because, don't forget, next month has been 1 year since that lady moved away. So, knowing that anniversary is coming up, ugh. Solve the puzzle. Okay, can I do... I don't think I'm going to get this in 20 because of how complex it looks, but I'll at least do this. Because this is a thing that people often have problems with. Okay, so nope, that's not right. I mucked it. Usually you want to get 1 row done, and then you go... For a 3x3 of that, you go top row, left side, and then you just rotate the 4 pieces remaining until you get it right. That's normally what you want to do. But I couldn't do it right because I was derping around. Good job me. Also, the April Fool's video I do want to touch on a little bit while we're looking at Meatpossible. When I did that, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The randomizers, I knew where everything was on them. I personally created them to be able, for me, to just turn around and go, okay, I know it's here, here, and here. Oh wait, notice I used the power to skip the mini quest. Yeah, that happens. But yeah, I knew where the Triforces were. I knew where they were gonna be. It's one of those, you know, I had set up. I knew that they were all rigged. So yeah, I knew there was gonna be Triforce. I knew where they're gonna be. So yeah. How do you guys set up the whole Triforce chamber in Minecraft? I'm gonna be honest with something. I didn't even know that it was gonna be able to be recorded. That's what I expected. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm probably gonna have to drop it. And look at what happened. Does this mean I'm gonna be a Minecraft channel from now on and go all mumbo jumbo and everything? Nah. And yeah, I am a fan of his and Green and all them. I'm gonna let you in on a thing. I've watched Hermitcraft since Generic B. And yeah, I just had a problem where I accidentally hit the 4-button combo. That's the only other problem with combos in this game. The 4 that, when you do the combo like that, and you accidentally do the combo wrong, you might end up hitting the buzz the trigger command. But, going back, I've seen the original Hermitcraft. I know about it. I mean, it's been a... I can't tell you what happens in every episode. I haven't seen every episode on every channel, but, you know, I'll catch in every now and then. I've mostly been watching 2 certain ones. So yeah, I do know about Civil War, I know about the whole thing, I know about Sahara and all that. It actually got me a little back into Minecraft on my spare time when I'm not doing anything, trying to, you know, keep myself calm. I'm trying to get my head back in the game. I mean, last time I played it was before I actually started the channel, really. That's when 2G1M was around. I decided I was gonna maybe one day do the Legend of Zelda the adventure map for that, but it didn't work for me back then. I mean, there was a few odd errors that happened. And now, even if I want to, I can't because I can't even use a Java edition, so I couldn't even downgrade and download the map and all that. Yay! And here we go, we got a boss. I'm at least gonna show you the boss, and well, we killed the boss, I should say, not we got the boss. Yeah. As you can see, we just go right to the next stage, nothing, it's one of those, you know. You know, trying to hit the flies there is a little annoying, but it does what I mean. It's not a bad game. It's something I can recommend. If the price is right and you like this kind of thing, it's definitely up the alley for you. Yeah, like I said, I've been working Minecraft, and I realize I'd make a lot of builds for other people, and I'd share them for people. I mean, when I was on the 2G1M server, I made a lot of things that I was hoping people would use. Like, I had a smelter I could share for the town, I had a public farm for everyone, I had a food shop that if you needed food and you were just starting out, you can get some from with, you know, server money. But I get people in the town who barely play. I mean, there was one that was usually semi-often, but it was mostly my nephew, my girlfriend, and me, aka that lady. And that lady knew I put a lot in. I mean, I'd be experimenting, I'd be making... At one point, we even had a villager transfer. I found we were exploring a mine that was under the town where I founded the town that we had for reasons, and that became our village. But that's a story for another time. I got in the episode here. We're done. I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.